Welcome back to Doom, where we have our solo marine kicking the demon butts all over the place. We're playing the first scenario, Operation Black Bishop, called Knee Deep in the Dead, which is apparently extremely unbalanced, but I'm kind of doing it as a learning procedure. I will be doing other scenarios later on, so this is a good learning one because I'm not too concerned kind of how things turned out, just as long as I can get some of the rules figured out. And I seem to be missing a bunch of stuff because there's lots of exceptions to this and special rules for that and on and on and on. All right, continuing on, we're still in the activation phase. We have 3 more initiative cards to activate. And up next in initiative is, wow, our Marine goes again, which means the demons are going to go 2 times in a row after our Marine goes. All right, well, take a look at our Marine cards. We have Armor, we have Spin Up, Endless Fire, and Spin Up. Okay, let's play Spin Up, which says draw 2 cards, and it's just a quick action. Gives us 1 speed. So once again, trying to keep track of how much movement I have. That's going to be 1. We get to draw 2 cards. 1 card, 2 cards. So 2 up close and personals. Wow. I think, why don't we just continue on with Spin Up? We'll play it again, draw 2 cards, get 1 speed. So now we have 2 speed. We have to draw another 2 cards, Double Barrel Blast and Discharge. So we have got a handful of pain now, but we don't have a handful of a lot of movement. So I might have to look at this. We have 2 movement right now. We could have a possibility of, I think, 8 more movement because we can only play 2 of these actions at once. Endless Fire. Wow, we may perform this attack up to 2 additional times. Range of 5, but we don't have enough movement to play Endless Fire yet, but we would if we did one of the up close and personals. These are all range of 3. Discharge, range of 5. Once again, let me take a look at these cards. We're going to come right back and we're going to have our Marine continue on. Alright, so taking a look at the cards, we're going to play Discharge first. We're not going to be adding any black dice because we didn't play any of the other static rifle cards, but it's going to give us a speed of 4. It has a range of 5, rolling 2 red dice for the attack. So that gives us now a total movement of 6 spaces. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving us 2 movement. Yeah, leaving us 2 movement. And then, of course, that attack is going to be 2 red dice. We're going to attack the damaged imp. It already has 1 wound on him. So we're going to roll 2 red dice. And we get 1 measly hit, which sucks. Is the demon player going to do anything? Nope, he's not, but he does get a defense card, of course. Blocking, of course, the 1 damage. So that was a 100% ineffective static gun discharge attack, which didn't do us much good. Okay, we still have 2 movement left, and we could do the Double Barrel Blast if we wanted. Oh man, I don't know. I was wanting to use the minigun just because. I think we are going to use the minigun. So that's our second full activation we can do on a solitaire turn with a solo Marine. You may perform this attack up to 2 additional times. So we can do this Endless Fire 3 times. It has a range of 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5. We can hit this Cacodemon, this imp, and this imp. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can hit this one, 1, 2, 3. We can hit everybody if we want, but these 2 are going to get partial cover, are going to get some cover because of this hazardous terrain, or hard to move through terrain. I forget what it's called. I hate when I forget what it's called, but anyway. So we are going to spend this. We're going to play this card, Endless Fire. That's going to leave us 4 cards in our hands. We're not going to be drawing up anything for our next turn, but we get to do this 3 times 2 black dice. All right. I think the first attack, oh man, I don't know if we should start knocking the imps down or the Cacodemons. Let's first attack this Cacodemon. He's got 6 hit points. So 2 black dice, first attack on the Cacodemon. And that's 5 hits. Pretty awesome. We're going to draw a card for the demon player for defense. 5 hits. He only blocks 1 hit of the 5, so he's going to take 4 damage. And yep, I need some more dice. What do we got here? Let's take one of these. So that's going to put 4 damage on this Cacodemon. So I try to keep all the stuff in order. And so why don't we spin up the minigun and shoot at the Cacodemon again. Once more, 2 black dice. Come on, we get 5 hits again. And this time the defense card blocks 2 of them. So that's going to do 3 more damage. He's up to 7 damage. And he only has 6 health. So the Cacodemon is blown away by the minigun. But are we finished there? Of course not, because we're going to attack the wounded imp. Let's just get rid of this guy for our 3rd and final attack with the minigun, doing 3 hits. And the defense for the imp is nothing at all. And he only has 3 hit points. We're doing 3 damage. He's already damaged for 1. Boom. That imp is also destroyed. Leaving us with 2 movement points left. Okay, 2 movement points left. I have to remember all this stuff. So with 2 movement points left, we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to back away down the hallway. And that's going to be the end of our turn. We're going to discard, of course, our cards we played, draw up to 4 cards. We already have 4 cards. And that will conclude our Marine's turn. Up we have, of course, the demon player is going to be going 2 times in a row. So he's going to be able to activate the imps, then he's going to be able to activate the Cacodemon. This Cacodemon, of course, has the sample on him. And that's what we're going to have happen. So we're going to come right back, and we're going to flip, of course, well, we'll just flip it now because we know it's going to be an invader. So the demon player must decide Cacodemon or imps. And we'll come right back and deal with it. All right. So we're going to actually activate the Cacodemon. All right, so we're going to activate him. I suppose we should take a look at his card. I'm not sure we looked at it yet. I don't think we did. He has flying. While moving, you may ignore terrain and figures, so you don't slow him down or block his way. A chomp. Before rolling any dice for an attack, if the defender is adjacent to you, replace 2 red dice with 2 black dice. Darn it. He doesn't have enough movement. He only has 5 speed, so he can't get up to the Marine. It's too bad. But he has Plasma Tether. After you perform an attack, the defender becomes stunned. So he's going to do that. He's going to spend 1 of the tokens, the Argent Power tokens, to perform the Plasma Tether. Oh, after you perform an attack. Well, we're going to do it anyway because, of course, we're going to have the Cacodemon attacking our Marine. Has 5 speed, so I think he only needs to move 1, 2 to here. It's a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still has 3 movement remaining. Let's just put that on the movement so I don't forget. He's now going to attack the Marine, but he's going to play another card as well. Play this card before rolling any dice. Attacking target Marine who has suffered blah blah blah. Anyway, add 1 black die to the attack. So he's going to be rolling 3 red and 1 black. And so that's the dice pool. However, and the annoying Marine is going to play Hardened Resolve. And I think I played this wrong in a previous episode. I apologize. While defending, you may discard this card to choose and remove a die. So indeed, he's going to discard this. He's going to choose and remove a die. Gee, we'll choose the black die and remove it. Curses! All right, well, Cacodemon still gets to roll 3 red dice, attacking the Marine. Ooh, nicely done. Finally, getting 6 hits. Well, the Marine flips a card for defense. Oh, this game is broken. The Marine gets the dodge. Wow. Which means he takes absolutely no damage. Oh, that is almost comical. almost called. You know, if we were playing the scenario and somebody was actually playing the demon player, I think they would be just cursing and screaming and saying what an unfair, stupid game this is at this point. But let's keep in mind that I think even the designer said that this first mission is kind of flawed and broken. But again, I'm using it as a learning tool. All right, a total whiff. So our Marine sees the fireball coming and just goes whoosh, whoosh, dodges out of the way. Nice maneuver there. Wow, ninja Marine. Okay, well, there you have it. Our Cacodemon still has 3 movement left, though. And I think he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to sit right on top of this health pack and say, you know what, Marine, you want the health pack? Come and get me. All right, that's going to be the end of the Cacodemon's turns. Of course, we're going to tap them. Up next, of course, is the Invader again. So, yes, we know. Now it's going to be the Imp's turn to activate. And each Imp has a speed of 4 and a range of 4. So I think we might get lucky enough and be able to hit the Marine as many times as we can. So I'm going to have to do some looking at cards, some thinking again. We're going to come back. The Imps are going to activate. All right, so it's the Imp's turn. And every Imp can attack the Marine without any line of sight or blocking terrain issues. So let's start with this Imp here. He gets movement of 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with no problem. He has a clear line of sight. 1, 2, 3 away is a range of 4. He's going to spend one of the Argent Power tokens to use the Charge Fireball. Before performing an attack, add 2 range and 1 red. Add a red die to the attack. So he's going to get 3 red dice plus 2 range. He has no movement left. So 3 red dice attacking our Marine. And that's 5 hits against the Marine. The Marine, of course, draws a card for defense. And so that knocks it down to 4 hits. But the Marine is also going to play his armor card, which is going to take 2 more hits away. And the Marine gets to draw another card. All right. So the Marine's going to take 2 damage, 11 hit points, down to 9. And I'll try to keep all of this stuff straight, which I probably won't. All right, and the Imp's ability, they have hit and run. After you perform an attack, gain 2 movement. So this Imp's going to go 1, 2. Sort of tuck his way around the corner. Up next, another Imp. This Imp's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here as I knock the Cacodemon over. He's standing on so many tokens. And he's also 1, 2, 3, 4 away from the Marine. No problem. He's also going to spend Argent Power token to do the Charge Fireball, giving him extra 2 range and another red die. So this is going to be 3 more red dice attacks. And come on. Oh, God. 2! That was pretty darn feeble. Now let's see what we have for the Marine's defense. 2. So the Marine, Ninja Marine, totally blocks all damage from that attack. This guy now gets 2 movement, and he's going to go 1, 2 to here. And I don't think that's a black wall. It doesn't look like it to me. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, for God's sake. Some of these graphics are a little annoying too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can move 2. So he'll go, well, maybe 1, 2 to there then, because I think that is blocking. All right, well, it's blocking because it's a black wall. Pretty sure. But again, it's pretty difficult to see, but I think it's a black wall. All right, continuing on with the next Imp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to attack the Marine. So he gets 2 red dice. We're out of power tokens. Hit and run. So he gets 2 red dice. 1 hit. Oh, yeah. As if the Marine is worried about that. 1 hit, 2 defense. Does nothing. This guy gets to move 2. So, you know what? He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to rush up to the Marine just to annoy him. All right, the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. He has range. 2 red dice attack. and gets 3 hits. Marine flips a card for defense and blocks 2 of it, of course. So he only takes 1 damage, which means he has 8 hit points left. So after that total demon barrage of attacks, oh, and this guy gets to move 2, so he'll go 1, 2 over here. After a total barrage of attacks, our Marine has lost a total of 3 hit points for that. Wow. Very lame for the poor demon player. And that's really the end of... Oh, and this guy's now tapped. That's the end of the round. And so we're going to refresh, of course, the cards. Well, I guess end of round. We get to put one of these power tokens onto the Cacodemon because he's got the sample. I thought there was another end of round. Oh, and the Combat Engineer card will refresh. And that's about it. So, and now we're going to do status phase, which means we're going to have to redo the initiative cards. This time we do have 2 invaders. We still have a Cacodemon. We still have imps. Of course, 2 for our Marine. And our demon player gets to draw up to his 6 cards again. And he can spend 3 cards if he wants to get himself a power token. And does he want to do that? I don't think he does. No, he's not going to. He's not going to. And so then we're going to shuffle up these cards. So, I don't know which is what here. And I could probably shuffle for 20 minutes and still not have it shuffle very well. I mean, how much can you shuffle 4 cards? All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And there you have it. So what I think I'm going to do for the rest of this episode, because it's going on again fairly long, we're just going to do one more activation. It's going to be this one. So let's see what it is. It's, of course, our Marine. Our Marine gets to go. All right. So let me look at cards and everything. We'll come right back, and we're going to end off our episode with our Marine taking his turn. All right, the Marine has a cunning plan. He's first going to play Charge, which is draw an action card and giving him 2 movement. So let's keep that in mind. He has 2 movement, and he gets to draw a card. He can draw his quick shot. Then he's going to play Up Close and Personal, which is going to give him 4 more movement for a total of 6. So now he has a total of 6 movement. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. So he's right beside the Cacodemon. And he has clear line of sight. There's no walls or anything in the way. And so he will spend... or he will be doing this attack, which is 1 red and 2 black dice, and he's going to do Killer Instinct on top of it. While attacking, you may discard this card to reroll any number of dice. So he will do that. All right, he's going to do that, so he gets to roll 2 black, 1 red. He's attacking the Cacodemon, and we'll read the rest of the card after he does that. So he ends up with 4 hits against the Cacodemon. And does the Cacodemon have anything he wants to do? Well, first of all, we're going to draw a card for defense. Cacodemon blocks 2 of that. 2 of those attacks. So that's 2 damage. But the demon player will also play this card. Demonic Resilience. Play this card while a demon is defending. Add 1 defense. So, going to take 1 less. So, that demon is only going to take 1 damage. Now, we do get to roll a red die. You may roll 1 red die and choose a figure adjacent to the defender space. That figure suffers 1 damage for each hit rolled. There's no defense of that. So, this imp is just going to get damage. Oh, God. He gets 0 damage. All right, and I forgot I get to re-roll any number of dice, and now I can't even remember what I rolled. So you know what? Too bad, Marine, you idiot. Well, me playing it, being an idiot. All right, that was 1 up close and personal. I think he's going to perform now the double barrel blast, which is his second full activation. You may perform this attack one additional time. So he gets to do this twice. After you perform each of these attacks, you may roll a red die. Choose an adjacent defender. That figure suffers 1 damage for each attack rolled. So here we go again. It's like up close and personal, but it happens twice. And he has no movement left, so let's get rid of that. So it's going to be 2 black, 1 red, into the Cacodemon's face once again. This time it is 5 hits against the Cacodemon, and 5 hits against the Cacodemon. And you know what? I think I forgot to stun the Marine earlier in the episode. Oh God, I'm forgetting so many things. I apologize. What can you do? All right. So there's nothing much the demon player is going to do right now. 5 hits against Cacodemon. How much does he defend against? 3. Right on. The Cacodemon defends against 3, is only going to take 2 hits. That takes him to 3 damage. But we're going to roll a red die and see if we can damage that imp. And we do this time get 1 point of damage on the imp. All right, that imp now has 1 point of damage. All right, that was only the first shot with the double barrel shotgun. You may perform this attack 1 additional time. So yes, indeed, against the Cacodemon once more. This time only 3 hits. Demon player rolls or pulls for defense, blocks 1 of them, meaning 2 damage goes through. This Cacodemon now has 5 damage of 6 hit points. Can you say end game coming up here any second? Again, we roll a red die for that imp. 2 hits. Wow. The splash effect actually kills that imp outright. Wasn't a glory kill or anything, but it was a kill, so he is gone. And our Marine is not finished yet. He might as well take a quick shot at the Cacodemon for 2 red dice. Might as well try it. Why not? 2 red dice attacking Cacodemon. He gets 1 hit only. And does the Cacodemon defend? Yes, he does. No damage takes effect. Now that's going to be the end of our Marine's turn. He's going to drop to 4 cards again. And that's going to be the end of our episode. So our 4 cards for Marine is Reposition, Charge, Endless Fire. My God, up close and personal. Wow, I do believe there's no way the Marine can't win it. But we're going to have to figure that out in the next episode, because this has gone on long enough. So we have our Marine in the face of the Cacodemon, who only has 1 hit point left. 3 imps kicking around the board. Our Marine is at 8 health. So it's possible, if the invaders get to go 2 times in a row, maybe the Marine will finally get fragged. If he gets fragged, he's going to have to show up one of the teleporter points way off the board. So this is Doom. This is the first scenario, Operation Black Bishop, and it's called Knee Deep in the Dead. So thanks for your subscriptions, your comments, your likes. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this, despite my messing up the rules continuously. However, it is kind of a learning session for me with the new rule set and the new Doom game. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.